going on, my good people, my subscribers? It's your boy JP. I'm back in the business. I'm back to business, back to work. This is the JP Show. Welcome everybody to the JP Show. I got some bad news for you guys. Natalia, my EP, she is no longer will be on the show for the next 6 months. She has some personal issues that she has to attend to, so she won't be on the show for the next 6 months. We are looking for a new EP. If anybody wants to take on that position, you can hit me on my Instagram at thejpshow1. The JP Show 1. THEJPSHOW, the number 1. I do a little interview, whatever, you know what I mean? See if you're the right person, and we bring you in, you'll be the new EP. So again, we're doing interviews. If anybody want to join the JP Show as the new EP, just hit me up on my Instagram. But yo, welcome back to the show. We're back. This is episode number 7. We are back in the building, baby. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to talk my talk, give y'all a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh, you see what I brought with me too. I can't, I'm by myself now, so I gotta bring some company with me. So the plant is back. We're back in business, so it's good to be here, and we got some great topics for you today. Let's go ahead and check out the topics, and let's get into it. So the topics for today is we got a 10-step program for the ladies on how to keep a man interested in you. So we got a 10-step program for the ladies, how to keep a man interested. I also had a friend of mine that wanted me to talk about the Kirk Franklin situation. So we're going to talk about that for a little bit. And also for the guys, we have, it's time to put the game away and create a legacy for you and your family. So we got the Kirk Franklin situation. We got, for the guys, it's time to put the game away and create a legacy for you and your family. And we also have the 10-step program to keep a man interested, or not keep a man interested, let's say, get a man to be interested in you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the 3 topics for today. We're going to go ahead and get into the first topic, which is going to be the 10-step programs for the lady to get a man interested in you. So the first number 1, this is not in any type of order, but this is going to be the first on my list, is inviting, being inviting. No mean face and no bad attitude. So you want to have an inviting look on your face. The man has to be able to approach you. That's why, we talked about in some of the previous episodes, the approach. The guy has to approach you. So he's not going to approach you if you don't have an inviting feel, an inviting energy, an inviting look on your face. Sometimes I see some women, and I mean, it's just like, who let the dogs out? Roof. Like, they just have the doggish look on their face. They got the crazy look. They look angry, upset. And the crazy thing is that they don't even be angry, and they be looking angry. Now, how does that work? You're not even angry, but you be looking angry. And just, you guys, and ladies too, that look I'm talking about with the ladies, with the way that they be looking. It's like, and so you want to clean that up. We got to clean that up, ladies. We got to get to a point where, you look happy. Are you not happy, or are you happy? Let us know which one. Are you upset all the time and angry and mean, and that's why that look is on your face? Or are you happy? Because the crazy thing is that, like I said, y'all be looking mean, but really nothing be going on, and y'all be happy. So that's kind of strange. So number one is to be inviting. Guys, you guys, if you want to take some of these tips too, guys, you could take some of these tips. But to be inviting, it feels good when you can walk up to a stranger and have a conversation, because that's really what you're doing. The guy is really walking up to a stranger, to create something, and you're also creating, believe it or not. When you walk up to the girl or the girl walk up to the guy, you're also being creative. And so you have to make conversation. That's already difficult to do. Not for me, because I could talk all day, but that's already difficult to do, is to be, on your feet on the drop of a dime, to be creative. So we have to be able to have a look on our face so the guy want to talk to us. You know what I'm saying, ladies? So the guy would want to, to say something to you. The second, number two, what I have is always look your best. I can't even believe that I'm actually having to put this on the list, but it's on the list. Number two is always look your best. And again, this is not in any type of order, but this is just the way I have it written down here. Do I even have to go any further with this? It's like, please, 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 don't walk out. If you're single, I made this decision a long time ago, probably when I was like 21 years old. I made a decision that I didn't want to look like nobody. I didn't want to be like anybody. I didn't want to wear Jordans every day. Back in the day, we wore baggy pants. I didn't want to wear baggy pants all the time and the long t-shirt that went all the way down to my knees. I didn't want to do any of that. I wanted to have my own look, my own style, my own flavor, do my own thing, because at the end of the day, we're all individuals of our own. We have our own identity. So why do I have to look like everybody else? And so in today's time, I'm seeing, a lot of men and women, but this is for the ladies. I'm seeing a lot of ladies that, they look atrocious. I got to keep it real. That's why you guys watch, right? For me to keep it real. And I have to keep it real. Some of the ladies look atrocious. They walk out the house with anything on. Basically, someone walk out the house barefooted. Like, just straight barefooted with no shoes on. Just looking like wild crazy. I'm like, damn, them little pebbles and rocks don't hurt your feet. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you walk out the house? Why would you walk out the house barefooted? But real talk, you always want to look your best. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is like, if there's like a number one, that's the number one. And like I said, I made a decision a long time ago that I want to look my best and create my own identity. I don't want to look like everybody else. Like, in today's time, I'm seeing a lot of ladies, sweatpants and hoodies and Jordans. And for me, I'm a little older, so I came up in the era when women used to dress their ass off, man. I'm talking about they were fly. Like, they were fly. And so now to come into this era to see sweatpants and sweat jackets and sweat sneakers and sweat hats, it makes me want to throw up, to be honest with you. Like the sweat gear is just out of control. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to speak for all guys, but for me, I won't talk to a female that got on sweatpants, especially like, if you're out and about. Like, I won't talk to a female, like, I'll just look right past you. You know what I'm saying? I won't talk to a female with sweat gear on. Like, are you jogging or what? If you're jogging, okay. But if you're just walking around with, those those tights that the women be wearing, that you supposed to be, jogging and working out in. You got some ladies that just wear that as just a 9 to 5. That's their 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So, no, always look your best, because you never know who you're going to run into. Like, that's the way my mentality was, even when I was 21 years old. It's like, I never know who I'm going to run into, and why not just, and it makes you feel better too. When you dress up and you look good and it make you feel good, you be like, damn, like I look good. And it makes you feel a certain type of way. So for me, always look your best, lady. Please, your hair, your nails, do whatever you gotta do because this is really, a guy is not gonna go up to a girl with her hair all in shambles. The makeup is disastrous. You know what I'm saying? Like the fingernails is all chipped off. The sweats and the crazy gear on. A guy is not gonna approach you with like that. So that's number 2. Number 3 is when you're out and about and you're with a guy, put the phone away. Like, what's the phone about? Are you on the phone because you're not interested in the dude? But it's like, at least show the guy some respect. Even if you're not into the dude, show the date. Show the date some respect by putting your phone away. You know what I mean? Like, a date is only like, especially if you don't like the guy, the date is only like an hour long, 45 minutes to an hour long. So, I mean, if you like the guy, then, it could be longer. But why are you always got your phone out? Like, it's ridiculous. Like, put your phone away and show interest. If you're interested, show interest. That's how you show interest. That's how you let the guy know that I'm interested in you. I'm listening to your every single word. You got your phone out and you're texting your homegirls and you're taking selfies and come on, really? Number 4. Again, this is not any type of, there's no order to this. Just make sure you do this, okay? No order, just do this stuff. Number 4 is don't travel in packs. And I know this sounds crazy, but a guy is probably not going to try to approach you if there's 5 girls in a pack. I mean, it's reality. A guy's not going to approach. If it's just you, I'm telling you, you walk out the house and it's you, I'm telling you, you're going to get approached. If it's you and another girl, you'll get approached. But when it starts to be 3 to 4 to 5 females in the pack and you guys are roaming around, you may be, there's always going to be an idiot that's going to invade your pack, but that's not the guy for you. That ain't the guy you're gonna be with. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to find that guy if you're by yourself. It always happens. You could be at the dollar store and you're by yourself and you're just looking at stuff and bam, 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 there it is. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody may approach you and say hello. You could be at Walmart or anywhere. Target, my favorite store. I think they call it Target. My favorite store. You could be at Target and by yourself and boom, boom, boom. Another person is cool. But when you start to get the 3 to 4 to 5, even the females that you're with, they're not even going to let you talk to because they're going to hate. They're going to be like, yo, oh no, we ain't no dudes. You hear is no dudes allowed, and no guy is talking to us, and you know what I'm saying? Like they won't even allow you to be approached or for anybody unless maybe if y'all at the bar and that guy is buying rounds and rounds and rounds for all the ladies and stuff like that, then maybe he might, but he ain't gonna be the one. He's not the one. So in order to and I don't want to say like it can't work like that, you being in the pack, but I think that in order to have a greater chance, you need to either be by yourself or be with like maybe one more person, and you have a greater chance. Because when you're in that pack, and you really sometimes you can't even stand out, when you're in that pack. But when you're by yourself, you can stand out. But also too, sometimes it's true, the ladies, they be hating, yo, for real. Like real talk. The women in the pack be hating, yo. Like it be disgusting. I've had plenty of times when I've been out and I might have seen a chick or whatever, a female, and I'll try to go talk to them, and there's like 4, 5, 6 in the pack, and it's just like, don't even try it, guys, because that's not it. That's not it. We got be light on your feet. Don't take yourself so serious. Number 5 is be light on your feet. Don't take yourself so serious. You don't know how many times I've been on a date and a female is just sitting there. It's like, yo, or you try to tell a joke and it's like, listen, man, I don't know what happened to you in the past or whatever, but with me, because I'm a jokester and I like to have fun, you can chill with that. You don't have to bring that type of energy into this type of situation. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to laugh. It's okay to laugh at yourself. I laugh at myself all the time. But it's okay to laugh. The reason why we're out is for both of us to have a good time. If you're sitting there and you're being defensive, everything we talk about, you're being defensive and you're looking angry and you can't laugh, you can't show no interest, you can't show that you're having a good time. The crazy thing about women is they could be having a freaking grand old time, but they'll be sitting there like, it's like, yo, are you having a good time or not? That's the way, I'm going to tell you right now, lady, that's the way for a man to not call you ever again when you do that type of stuff. So, be light on your feet. That's the greatest thing in the world. When you're like light on your feet, you're having a good time, you're enjoying yourself, you don't take yourself so serious and everything is not so personal and so defensive. I mean, I've been out on dates where I couldn't even have a conversation with this female because she took everything to heart. Everything was so defensive. Anything that we talked about, it was just like she took it like as if I was talking about her. And I'm like, listen, like, why are you taking everything so defensive? This ain't about you. We're having a life conversation. Be light on your feet, ladies. That's very important. Number 6, remove the baggage from your life. If this is not important, I don't know what is. Remove the baggage. The baggage. Some of you ladies is bag lady. You gon' hurt your back, carrying all them bags. Like, some of you got the bags for real. But you guys gotta get rid of the bags. Get rid of the baggage. It's not about what happened to you in the past. Do you want to move on or not? And I'm gonna tell you something real too. No guy has to prove himself to you. This is real. And I'm hearing this from a lot of women, is the guy has to prove, you gotta prove yourself. No. That is a way that you will be a cat lady for the rest of your life. No guy has to prove. The guy has to come in and both of you guys have to create something. Create a bond. Create, whatever the relationship's going to be. Create. If the guy is coming in and then he has to prove himself to you, there's no time to create. And you're always sitting there on the watch eye looking at him like I'm waiting for you to mess up. I'm waiting for. No. Your job for the lady is to make sure that you're open and you're creating. You're open to whatever he's bringing to the table, and you're creating as well. And his job is to create and to be open as well for whatever you're bringing to the table, and he needs to create. And as you guys are creating, you're building that bond. Another thing for the ladies too is that for me, you don't build a friendship and then build a relationship. The friendship is already included into the relationship. And I keep hearing this and hearing this and hearing this, and it is getting ridiculous. Nobody, let me tell you what happens when you build a friendship with a guy. The guy end up getting friend zoned. That's what happens. Years upon years upon years. I remember I did that one time. I seen this beautiful woman, and I went after her, and we started talking or whatever, and we talked and we hung out, and the next thing you know, the lady, she friend zoned me. And once you get in that friend zone, and fellas know this, once you get in the friend zone, you can't get out. And it's real talk. You cannot get out. You can't swim out, you can't dance out, you can't jog your way out. Nothing. You are stuck in that friend zone. And women will put you in that friend zone because they think that they could be your friend first. And then, no. The guy has to attack. Like, you're a lioness, he's the lion. The guy has to attack and be aggressive and go for what he knows. Go for, if you want a relationship, go for that. Inside of that relationship will be the friendship. It's going to be there because you're going to be you're not going to be thinking about it. You're not going to be thinking about building a friendship. It's just going to be there. So the guy has to, if he start off and y'all just homeboy and homegirl going to get cocktails, and he's not being aggressive, and he's not letting you know where he wants to take you, and you know what I'm saying, like, and I don't mean trips, I mean like where he wants to take you in life, where he wants this relationship to go. If that's not happening, then listen, maybe you guys are friends, but it shouldn't be friends first. Oh, well, I've been hearing so many women, especially in the last couple of weeks. Oh, we could build a friend. It's a process. You build a friendship, and then after you get your friendship, then you go for maybe by that time, that dude's going to be out. You hear me? That dude's going to be gone. And I'm seeing, you know what the crazy thing is, like, I've been seeing a lot of women that's single. And that didn't used to be like that. And I'm about to bring it to you up front, live and direct. That was never like that. When I was coming up, women had, I had women tell me like, oh, I'm single, but I already know I'm not going to be single for long. That's really how it was. Real talk. That's really how it was. Women be like, I know I ain't going to be single. And not in a cocky way, but you know how a lot of dudes, they come after the females. They come aggressively, like they want you. They be like, I already know I'm not going to be single for long. And that was real. But now, in today's time, I'm seeing a lot of single women. And it was not like this, man. Like, you would talk to a female and she was with somebody, or she was in a long-term relationship on their way to marriage or whatever. And now it's just, and some of the reasons why is that the women are, putting all this standards and all this stuff on, even before they find the man, they have all these different type of, things that they're, the guy can't do this and the guy can't do that and la 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 la. Some of the things that we talked about in the previous the previous shows. And it's like, you're not gonna get a man like that. So for the ladies, remove the baggage. Remove the baggage from your life. Like, whatever you went through in the past, get rid of that. Whatever you went through in the past is so great when you can start off a relationship. I know when I have somebody that's real, because when we going on our little dates or whatever, and if they're like jovy and laughing and have a smile on their face and they happy to see me, I know. I'm telling you, ladies, we know when this could be it. When they jovy and they laughing and they happy to see you and they got a big smile on their face, and you can say the slightest little thing and they just be you know right then you got somebody that's into you. So, and then also when somebody is carrying baggage along, because they're not laughing, they're not happy, they don't have a smile on their face. They always looking mad and upset, and they always complaining. They always, seeing the glass, instead of seeing the glass half full, they see it half empty. And so when you hear somebody talking, they always talking negative and stuff. Come on, you know what it is. So being able to leave the baggage, whatever the baggage is. And some of y'all haven't had issues in like 20 years, but you keep talking like you got baggage. And it's like, you haven't had no issues in 20 freaking years. So cut it out. Number 7 is give a guy a compliment. And this is real. And we talked about this on some of the other shows. Is you want to know how to get a man, give a guy a compliment. Like, he'll come back at you. You know what I'm saying? So let a guy know there's got to be a way, ladies. And I know some women, they don't know how to. Some women don't know how to give a compliment, which is, I know that is the craziest thing. All you got to do is say you look nice today or whatever. But some women don't know how to give a compliment. They don't know how to flirt. I mean, this is real. Some women don't even know how to flirt, which is just which is just crazy to me. But give a guy a compliment. That's the easiest way, the coolest way for, the guy is going to be like, oh, wow. Automatically, the guy is going to say, yo, I think she liked me. If you give him a compliment, say, oh, you look nice today. Oh, you nudge him, you hit him, you say, oh, I like the way you look. You're a nice looking guy. I'm telling you, the guy is going to be like, she likes me. You know what I'm saying? So compliments is great, period, for everybody. I told you last year, I went the whole year, I think, one compliment. Now, I will say this year, I'm off to a great start, which I haven't had a compliment since Valentine's Day. But I will say on Valentine's Day, I guess because the ladies was a lot of ladies was lonely, I had to get like 10, 15 compliments on Valentine's Day. But since Valentine's Day, I haven't got no compliments after that. So, but ladies, compliments will do you good. I'm telling you right now. Some of you ladies, y'all have a guy right now that you guys are super into. Like, you really have a big ass crush on this dude. You throw that compliment out there, I'm telling you, he's going to attack. Be vulnerable. A lot of females, you have no clue. Being vulnerable is like 3 shows for the ladies. Some of you ladies, y'all got no clue at all. Like, being vulnerable and being open, man, it's like That's how you get a man. That is how you get a man to show interest in you, is that your vulnerability. If you're not vulnerable, because the thing is, ladies, is that you have to be vulnerable to fall in love or also to get hurt. And that's what vulnerability is about. You could also get hurt, you know what I'm saying? But that's the chance that you take with love. If you want to fall in love, that's the chance that you take, that there's a possibility that you could be hurt. But that's vulnerability. That's you're vulnerable. You're vulnerable to be hurt. And you're also vulnerable to be in love, to fall in love. We hope that it's the fall in love, you catch that. But being vulnerable, being open to whatever comes your way. You know what I'm saying? Being open to it. Some of you are not open to it, and that's why you're saying things like the guy has to prove himself. You're not open. It's never going to work like that. If the guy got to prove himself, then that means that you're not being vulnerable. Or by the time that you get to the guy proves himself and then you become vulnerable, it's all, the relationship has started on the wrong path. Both parties need to be vulnerable, open, vulnerable, open. Open your mind, open your heart for somebody to come in. If I hear one more time, the guy has to prove himself. Come on, stop it, please. The guy has to, and while he's proving himself, what are you doing? Come on, cut it out. Being confident. I told y'all on the last show or the previous show, the best thing that I ever seen in my life was a woman that was confident. That is the greatest thing ever. When you have a woman that is sexy and confident, man, forget about it. Like, it's nothing touching that. But you got a woman that's walking with their head down, with their shoulders all low. They got no confidence in themselves. They don't. This is what you ladies is doing. Y'all have no confidence. Your head is down. Your shoulders is low. The guy has to prove himself to you. You don't give compliments. Like, all these things, this is what y'all are doing. You don't give compliments. You're not vulnerable. You're not open. It's like you're not confident. It's like, come on, man. Give the guy. Don't say that you're looking for a relationship. You're looking to be in something, but you're showing all these negative attributes and negative skills. That's not how you're going to get that man. I love it when I see a woman and we talking and she has a big smile on her face and we're talking and we're just having a good time. And you know how black people talk, how we laugh. We're pushing each other and laughing and just dying and having. That's the best, man. Come on. You already know. Don't stop it. That's the best, man, for real. The last but not least, number 10 on the list is think outside the box. Think differently. Listen, like, that really goes without saying. Like, and I talked a little bit about this earlier. It's like, don't do everything that the previous your mother or your grandmothers, because a lot of times what they taught you, it probably not working for this era. And I had a female to tell me last week, I was taught that a man should approach the female. You was taught wrong. I told her that right in her face. Right in her face. You was taught wrong. That's wrong. Like, yeah, a man traditionally, the man was to go up to the woman. But we're in 2021. There's nothing in this world, even you, the way I told her, the way that you live your life right now, is not traditionally. So everything that your parents taught you, You're not doing that traditionally. You're not living your life traditionally. You're living your life untraditional because we're in an untraditional era where you can do however you want to do. But when it comes to a man, you're still trying to conform to traditionally. And that's how you don't get a man, because things are not done in this era traditionally. We just had Donald Trump as our president. Our president. Our president. He spent 4 years and nobody, let me not say that. I was about to say something crazy. He spent 4 years as the president of the United States of America. That's so non-traditional. Come on, you know, back in the 90s, 80s, Donald Trump would have never, he wouldn't even made it to, come on. So, ladies, think outside the box. Be different. Do some of these things that I said, you know, approaching the guy, that's different. You know what I'm saying? The guy, you approach the guy, you say hello, oh, you're a nice, good looking person, or, you know, I like your shoes, or whatever. The guy can take it from there. You know what I'm saying? But don't think, oh, I can't approach the guy because my mother told me that the guy's supposed. Your mother told you a lot of stuff. Your mother told you don't have sex until you're married, but you still busting that thing open. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like women, they'll take what they want to take and leave what your mother told you. Don't be having sex. You still busting that thing wide open. So cut it. I don't want to hear that. Like, I'm telling you right now, when you think differently, when you think outside of the box, when you don't think so traditional, and my mother and my grandmother told me this is the way you do things, I'm telling you right now, it will pop off. It'll pop off. And you'll have all types of guys coming at you because they could tell that you're not the regular girl. That's why you see like some females that they not the regular shy. I'm gonna tell you right now, that shy girl, cut it. Because I'm seeing a lot of females with 3-4 kids and they talking about they shy. Somebody please tell me right now, how could you be shy with 3 to 4 kids? I'm like really not getting it. I'm really lost. How could you be shy? A girl told me one time, oh, I'm so shy. It's hard for me to make conversation and to talk and just to open up and talk. And I said, oh, really? Whatever. We start getting into family or whatever. And she's like, oh, yeah, I got 3 kids. Really? Really? Well, I thought you just told me you were shy. Oh, I am shy. How could you be with 3 kids and shy at the same time? I would think somebody that's shy, like you saying you shy, don't have 3 kids. But that's the way it goes in this era. I'm not really sure what women consider as shy. Because obviously if you spit out 3 human beings, you're not shy, man. And I'm not saying that you're a hoe, because I don't believe in hoes. I don't believe in that. So I don't know even where we got that from, to be honest with you. I don't believe in a hoe. But you're not shy. Think outside the box. Do things differently. Don't do things the regular schmegular. Do things a little differently. Don't be so traditional. It's okay to have the values and the morals that your parents set for you, but sometimes with the traditional aspect, you gotta kind of leave that in their era, and you gotta set your own. You gotta set up for yourself and for the new generation. You gotta set a new tradition. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Listen, guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a short break, and we're gonna come back at you with part 2 of the JP Show. Thank you guys for watching. I'll be right back.